Hello everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 38 of Darwell20's ATM9 Skies Let's Play series, where side configuring gases to output to the front, and side configuring gases to output to the front, such that I can do, hopefully, this. Excellent. And that. Is that cool? All right, so now that should get rid of all our spent nuclear waste, which should be rapidly dissipating in here, right? So everybody, again, just a quick reminder, the way this works, everything load balances, everything's cool. If we need more, we can, easily make a few more of these, no big deal. I might wind up needing more, we'll see. I don't know. And then over time, the spent nuclear waste decays inside the radioactive waste barrels. So if you have enough radioactive waste barrels, you will be fine. If you don't have enough radioactive waste barrels, I guess bad things happen. You don't want that. So let's let this run. I think what I'm going to do for now is let both of these run, I guess. And we'll see how that plays out. Does that sound like a plan? Yeah, if we let both run, that should be cool. Okay. So off in this direction. So you're the one that's inverted. If I got a lever here, and I turned you on, you'd be allowed to run now. Now you're both allowed to run, and if we activate you, you should both be running and producing, plutonium and polonium for me pretty smoothly. And you're producing a whole ton of power, which is cool. Your coolant tank seems stable enough. We're export busing water, and we're net gaining on water, so that's good. I can't think of anything else. I think we're cool, right? I think we're cool. Yeah. I think we're cool. Okay. So with us being cool now, should we get into Draconic? I vote we get into Draconic. I think I think the main test here would be, are you guys being cool? Like, as long as you're net lossing, I'm down with that, right? And we can check this by seeing like what happens. But I think we're gonna be cool. I feel like we should be cool, right? Yeah, we bumped up to 60. So as long as we stay, I think we're gonna be fine. I mean, we can come back here in a bit and see how things are going, but I think we're gonna be fine. So we're at 70. So technically, if this runs all the time, we'll have a slow net gain on spent nuclear waste. So technically, I should expand the radioactive waste barrels. How about like 20-ish more? Maybe 30-ish more? Might not be a terrible idea. Just make sure you're still within the chunk loading range, right? I think that's fine. All right, so let's look at the Draconic. So one thing we're definitely going to need is Draconium seeds. So it's going to need some Supremium essence, going to need some Prosperity seeds, going to need some Draconium ingots. And then that will make... do you need any kind of like special... Nope, you're cool. You're going to make... Draconium seeds are going to make Draconium essence, which only makes Draconium ingots. And I'm assuming that we don't have any of that yet, right? Now, I don't know that I think that we go that route, right? So we get 4 of you. And check how fast it's going to be to make some Supremium essence. 2, please. Boom. Because I did the thing where making Supremium essence comes from stored insanium. I did the work backwards thing. And I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. One of these days I'll sit down and do the math on exactly how many of these you need. But, you know, sometimes it's okay to just say, like, make a bunch and you should be good. As long as you, like, aren't drastically off, it'll be fine. Cool. So I think we'll be fine. All right. So now you're running. You're cool. Sulfur, like I said, is probably going to be a problem. We do have a good backlog of it now, so we'll see how long it takes for me to run out. You can go away. You can go away. You can go away. Memory card. Backpack. Away. 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 Prosperity seed base. And Draconium. Let's get into Draconic Evolution, because it's been so long since I played with this mod. Right? So, first things first, we will be getting you, which apparently is going to grow nice and quick, because there's already growth accelerators under there, which is kind of cool. Back, let's get you, let's put you back on vertical 12. And then you should very quickly make the tertium growth accelerators again. See how quick that is? I like that. I'll show you how I set it up. Real quick, here, I basically did this. And I say, I'm export busing all the inferium essence I get, and I'm combining it set to internal, so everything it makes, all the greens go right here. And tertium is also set to internal. And Imperium is also set to internal. So and then Insanium is set to external C, which means it'll export the Insanium essence, but keep the Master Infusion Crystal in here. And these guys are remembered, so they remember not to allow Inferium into those slots. Easy peasy. Now, Draconium. So your job is going to be that. Okay? And you're going to need some Draconium essence. And speaking of remembering, you can remember that. And that should be cool. Okay? And you get 1 ingot per. Not amazing, not bad. I mean, we'll get there. You know, we already got an ingot's worth. So it'll be a slow but steady drip of Draconium. And if we need more, we'll make it work. So speaking of Project E, I've got my all right, sweet. So technically, I can make red matter now. I'm just saying, technically, I can make red matter now. That is accurate. Yes, I can technically make red matter at this point, assuming I still have echo shards. I do. All right. So yeah, technically, I can make red matter now. Should we do that just for like the sake of it? I would say so. I would say so. So let's teach the recipe and test it real quick. So remember, unobtainium is the catalyst, so that has to go last. Okay. So I'm going to have the echo shard be here and the unobtainium ingot be here. And that's going to be you. Did I get it? What happened to it? Did it go flying away? Did I pick it up? There we go. Task completed, red matter. And now you're happy. Sweet. Look at all the things I got for that. All right. Legendary reward and plus 30 levels. You know what I said I'm going to do is I'm going to try to remember to do this. Give me all my levels. And then put all my levels back. Very fancy. And then legendary reward, I got an unobtainium B spawn egg. Nice. All right, using red matter plus 10 XP, and then a dark matter XP levels plus 40. Oh my. That's probably a little expensive. Yeah, I don't quite have... Though I can't make that many, so that's cool. But I don't know that I want to quite just yet make that many. I should really be doing something where, like, once I have so much coal... Though I am storing a lot of coalescence. Pretty sure I'm storing, like, a stupid amount of coalescence. And I assume I'm storing, well... Should probably do... You'd probably be storing a lot of coal, and I'm sure I'm storing a lot of coal essence, though. Out of 65k, we should probably do another one of those. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. All right. Sweet. All right, so you go away. That's all good. And that looks cool. All right, so now we've got Draconium coming in. Speaking of, let's look at the Draconic evolution quest chain. So to kick this thing off, crushed endstone. So if I got endstone, thank you. And then Draconium dust, happy enough. It used to come from here. Observe, yes. So I know there is some. Here somewhere. Dragon's still alive, huh? Never bothered with that, did I? Due north. I remember there was like a meteor somewhere. Just for fun, I want to get it real quick. I'm not gonna like go too crazy, right? I remember seeing one though. If I look closely on my map, I should... I would think it might be that. Could be that. You think it would stand... Oh, there it is. That should make it get there. Oh, named dudes. Wolf Squid Door. Hey, is that the one I already found, or is that a new one? That is a new one, I think, actually. So I'm going to stop real quick and grab you. Only because anytime you get a chance to snag a dragon head, it is not a bad plan. Assuming these are just instant health potions I don't super care about. And you're going to be dead immediately. Elytra, anything cool? Meh, 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 meh. Take them only because they're, like, named and neat. Those things I'm pretty sure you can't craft, right? These guys. But I remember them also not being cool enough. I remember thinking to myself, like, it's cool that you can't craft them and you can only find them in chests, but then you go find them in chests and they're only, like, marginally a smidge better than you can craft. So it's like, well, that doesn't make it special anymore. Like, I want it special. Okay. Here's your Ender Draconium ore. Now, you think I could real quick... That's a good point. Could I digital miner these things up? Because I bet that would be fun. I bet I could do that. So 1, 2... This needs a chest, which I know I can make remotely. So I can make this happen. I'm sorry, but isn't AE just like the best mod? Okay. Now we're at Y level 140. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug you down. And I'm going to go as high as like 170 and as low as like 130. Right? So 170 to 130. So radius 32, which is as big as you can get, right? Minimum 130. Let's do like 100. Okay. Maximum 200. Okay. Inverse node, new filter, tag, forge ores, Draconium, I assume? Looks pretty good. Yep, that looks cool to me. And then we'll want a flux point. And then we'll want mechanism upgrades 8 and 8. Bing, boom. And start. I think that's working. That's working rather well. Not like crazy amazing, but pretty good. Pretty good. Now, should I be silk touching those, you think? Draconium ore. Because I can get... I could at least... You know what I could do is I could forge them with my pick, right? Because I got to assume that if I... That's pretty good. So yeah, why don't we silk touch those? So, silk touch start. And then I can just like place them all in the world and mine them with my pick. And that would be really neat. That should get me lots of Draconium. I think so. And then if I have to go find another one of these meteorites, I totally can. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'll come back when it's done in like... It's not even going to be a minute, but I'll meet you back at our base when we're done. Okay. So then what we could do is real quick, building gadget, horizontal wall. Let's just make it like a little bit smaller. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. Okay, I like it. And then we can, you know, draconium dust into draconium ingots with smelting, kind of as needed. Smelting factory. Cool. All right, so that's that complete. We will want to know how to make draconium cores. That's definitely going to be on our to-do list because I remember needing a lot of those. Cool. And then fusion crafting. Yes, we're definitely going to want these dudes. And I remember if we want to get to the next tier of them, we're going to need to do draconium crafting. So we'll start with at least 8-ish. Okay. Yeah. So one of you... And should we set up like a draconium crafting area? That sounds like a good plan to me. Where might we want that set up? How about this corner? This corner feels perfect. This corner feels like there's no better corner in the entire game. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll make fusion crafting the center of this platform. And then Draconic Fusion Injector, if I remember correctly, on the left and right of the fusion crafting core, a few blocks away from it. They can place in a cross shape at max of 5 on each side of the crafting to give them energy back. And then we're going to check out crystal binding to learn more. Crystal, yeah, I do like those energy relay dudes. That is a cool. Draconic always had a really nice energy transfer system in it. It really did. It really, really did. So, yeah, good times. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I want to do something like this. Now, I think technically I could do it. I'm going to do one more, actually. Where is that dude? Just another one of you. Just so I have an even 9. Hey, who told you to go there? That's like not even close to where I was looking. All right, stack mode, single item mode. I think we want these all on single item mode, as I recall. Okay. So yes, this is what's up. So like the first thing we're gonna want to do is craft these guys, right? And that means we're gonna want wyvern cores and draconium blocks. So I should probably be teaching you how those are made. But let's automate the draconium table real quick. Boy, has it been a long time since I've done that. Oh boy. Okay, you go away, you go away. You're all cool. Okay. That looks good. So let's do it with a input chest. Does that sound good? So we got a chest. And on top of the chest, we had a pattern provider. Now, the pattern provider, we're going to want to be super smart about this. So we're going to say blocking mode and until primary crafting result is returned. Okay. And the reason that we want to do that is quite simple. How are we doing here on channels? 13 of 32 channels in use. I could run a cable. So what's going to happen is if it puts items in here, in this chest, and then it empties everything into the machines, while that crafting is happening, the chest will be empty, and then this guy is going to insert another batch of items. And if there's a different set of items that go in with a different count of items, it's going to be a problem in that it'll like add an item where it doesn't belong. And that would be a bad time. Okay. Cool. All right, so let's get our first. Why does my engine just like currently not have any more noise to it? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. You, okay, are gonna do that. And then I would like one of you extras. And we can make this a bigger one. I guess I could leave that in there. Cool. Processing pattern ready. Okay. And then what we'll do is laser IO it. I like that plan. And then we should also ultimate universal cable it. And we should also make sure that we're inside of a loaded chunk. That's cool. You should also be chunk loaded, by the way. Gotta keep an eye on those things. And then our flux points. Dial 20, bypass limit. And I'm assuming that we're fine on power. Only because I have, like, you know, a ridiculous amount of things running right now. And I'm assuming everything's going well over here. Literally no problems. I'm loving that. Plutonium 104, polonium 53. Feels pretty good to me. Okay. So now we're going to laser IO this, right? And give me... And the plan will be that we want a whole bunch of stuff. It's taking so long. Let's go. All right, so you're on the bottom. Gonna extract. So up, extract. Every tick, extract one item. And these guys are all set to single item mode, so they should only accept one item at a time. Okay. And then we need to program each of these with the recipe patterns. So for example, the first pattern is going to be 1 Wyvern core and 2 Draconium cores. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So on the up, it's going to be insert a Wyvern core and 2 Draconium cores. So on the up, insert, filter, Draconium core, up, insert, filter, Draconium core. Now, trying to decide if it might be cooler. I wonder if I can do this without having to filter everything. Do you think that's a possibility? It's very much a possibility. Let's try without filtering. Now what should happen is when I clear these, they should get pulled in. Nice. All right. So what I'm going to say, so here's how I'm going to hope that this can work. Okay. If I make you on the up and insert with a filter of this, and I give you a high priority, right? When it extracts, it's going to look for a spot that it can put it, and it's going to put this one in here first all the time. Is that cool? I hope so. I guess we'll see what happens. So you're going to link to there, you're going to link to those two, and on up, it'll be insert, on up, it'll be insert, and on up, it'll be insert. Because it really doesn't matter what goes into those things as long as it's not that one, right? Up, insert, up, insert, up, insert. And that'll make future recipe programming that much easier. And I think that would be cool. I'm going to hope that that'll work, right? So now if I say you start did I not like bind you to anything? Because that didn't work the way I'd hoped it would. Yeah, I don't think I connected you to anything, and that's probably why it didn't work. Okay. So let's cancel that. Let's put you guys all back. And let's try that again. Now it should go here first. Oh, you're locked. Right. Nice. Okay. Now I'm pretty sure this thing needs a redstone signal of some kind to craft. Now we're cooking. Looking good. Oh, that's nifty. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like those particles got a little fancier. Didn't they get a little bit fancier? All right. Now the last thing we need to do is make sure that you are inserting on orange and you are extracting on orange. Aha! Nice. And then I can replace you and put you in here and do that again. Cool? Now, clearly, can you not, like... Content saved. Can I clear this somehow? Back to stack mode. Oh, it's right here already. How about I do that? And we'll see if that behaves a little bit better. What do you got for me, buddy? Anything good? 5 diamonds and 30 emeralds. Run away from me when I'm trying to buy from you. Yes, now you can. Dude, I love this sword. Okay, so now you do it again. We're still gonna be up. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Now you're gonna be cool. You're gonna be cool, right? You're gonna be cool. I know you are. Now all I need to do is a sensor of some kind. You know what I could say? No, that doesn't really work. Isn't there like inventory checker? That should work. Inventory checker. Lot 0, amount 1, ignore, doot. Would you be emitting a redstone signal at this point, sir? You do? Is that cool? Okay, I think that works. So that's going to be our auto crafting system. And as long as I add to the filter underneath this guy, I shouldn't have to filter those because we're only ever crafting one item at a time. Deal? I think that works. Let's just see. And now you're off. So now if I did this and asked for another one. Hooray! Redstone signal on. Does that mean crafting has begun? I might need... Oh, because you, yeah, you should probably be single item, single item. Now we're cooking. All right, wrapping up point, I think. So for now, Del sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let's come back next time. And by then, I will have fully upgraded to all Wyvern Core craftings. And then what we'll do is have more fun. Upgrading, progressing, and playing with Draconic. For now, Del sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy. Ooh, Wyvern Energy Control.